to the show, it's just the facts. Where we break it down, don't hold 'em back. Don't get in your feelings, cause it's only the facts. We got all the tea on them relationships. We gon' break it down and shatter all the myths. Talk about mindset goals, growth, and money tips. We gon' break it down and keep it all legit. Heart, my body, soul.
Bing, bop, boom, boom, bop, bam. It's hoodie season. Get yours now. Welcome to the show. It's your boy Jay, and this is just the facts, nothing but the facts. So help me God. And today, we got a few things I want to cover, but I was originally going to start by talking about the Anton And Corey Beefing thing. But as I was scrolling through YouTube, I see that everybody else is talking about that now. Obviously, rightfully so. I mean, why not? But when I seen that, I decided to switch things up a little bit. And I want to go back and talk about people in Minneapolis still protesting. I actually ran across a live feed where the Minneapolis people are still protesting, and I caught a very interesting part of the video. In which I want to go back and play, and then we can catch up to the live. But this interview that they had with this lady that is actually there and from there, she has some very interesting things to say, and I want to actually go over that a little bit. But they going down to Minneapolis. Apparently the reporter that's doing this, he got bopped in the back of the head. Let's see. Let me get it put up. So.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're good. So what are you wearing? What are you wearing here?
I don't even know. This is just something I had in my house. I don't want to get shot and have bruises and stuff, but I want to be out here. I don't know if you can hear me through this.
Good on audio?
Yeah, okay. This is my neighborhood. I live here, not far from here. And we heard it was going down, and we're just here to protect our neighbors. They need to go home.
What is this? What has this been like, seeing this happen time after time, day after day, multiple times a day?
I hate hearing it. You know, somebody came up to me the other day and they said, hey, do you know any illegal immigrants? Is that why you're so upset? I'm like, fuck no, these are my neighbors.
Now, to me, that's a very good question, because that's actually the question I asked in my last stream was, well, do you know the immigrants that's being apprehended or taken away, or know anything about them? Is that why you're so upset? And she's given the answer, obviously, no, she does not know any of them. She just knows that they're in her neighborhood and that they're her neighbors, which is a very interesting point, because again, we say they talked about the immigrants that they're arresting and locking up, murder charges, rape charges, gang charges, like the list goes on, charges. And you just find with whatever charges they come with, you just know that they're your neighbors, and that's all that matters. You're willing to go outside with whatever this bullshit is you got on, that you think you're going to stop from being bruised and beaten up on, if that situation does occur, for somebody that you don't even know, that could be potentially one of these people that could be a messed up individual. Let's just call it what it is. Anyway, she said some more interesting things. Let's get into it.
I don't ask people's status. It's none of my business. these are my neighbors. I don't give a shit. Like, they need to get the fuck out of here.
She has a frying. She has a. Is that like a George Foreman grill on her chest for a body? Come on, man. Are we serious, bro? Like, are we serious, bro? She has a, and it says ice out. What that's gonna stop? A paintball? I have seen some of them with paintballs. I have seen some of them with paintball guns. So I mean, hey, maybe she's onto something. But really, you serious right now? Come on, man. We gotta stop these shenanigans.
This is our home. We don't come to their fucking home and rip their neighborhood apart and gas people. Some of these people, they just live here. They're getting fucking gassed.
What do you think that the president is directing these guys to come to your town? What does he have out for Minneapolis?
Oh, for everything. He hates us for our progressive values. We're a pawn in his game. We're a pawn in all of their ultimate game. We're being used as pawns, and all I know is that this fucking federal administration hates anybody who isn't white.
Becky said they hate anybody that isn't white. Everybody that's out here getting beat up by the ICE agents, they all white. Because they all want to stand up for this same weird belief. She got it. This girl onto something. She onto something though. Hear her out.
And I don't know, I just feel like as white people we gotta get stuck the fuck up. Yesterday, 10 years ago, 10 years before that, 10 years before that, 10 years before that. Just, our fucking neighbors are at risk and we need to be in the streets every fucking day. If it's not you today and you take a break, somebody else get them out there, take their place. We gotta do this in waves. We gotta protect ourselves. We gotta protect our neighbors. But it's time for white people to step the fuck up. They've been sleeping.
Sorry. I thought the officers.
So she's saying that the government is against anybody that isn't white. As a white woman, she's saying this, and that we need to stand out here and fight the good fight. So she's standing. I'm assuming she's thinking that she's being a good-hearted person and looking out for others and being, whatever for others. However, don't you think that it would be, it would turn out a little bit different if you just stayed the fuck out the way and just let what happened happen, because you're not going to stop what's happening. They've already said they're not stopping what they're going to do. You're out here with a fucking George Foreman grill and a hazmat mask with some fucking safety goggles, talking about you're not trying to get bruised up. What the fuck are you stopping with this gear? What's going on? You gotta stop this shit. We can't be serious right now. Come on, Becky, stop it.
We're going to move forward. Something was thrown in their direction, so I just got hit in the back of the head by some munitions. So I'm okay right now. Yeah. So you are smartly, at least, wearing some protection. What is this improvised device here?
I have no idea. This is electrical tape from fixing stuff around my house, and I don't know, some random shit from an oven. I don't know. It's not going to protect me against everything, but it's going to enable me to stay out here a little longer.
What?
I'm just trying to do whatever I can. I don't know. I'm just throwing it together. I got these are zip ties. I don't know.
I mean, it's been wild to watch. I've only been on the ground here for 2 days now and watch the community organize in such a quick way. Obviously, you guys have been doing for weeks and months. And what has it been like to see the community of Minneapolis like really come together?
It's about time. It's about time, because people of color have been screaming about this for weeks.
Oh, no, she didn't. Ain't no motherfucking way. God damn it. God damn it. Man, this girl is hilarious. She's on to something. So she's saying that people of color have been screaming this same stuff for eons of time. But now that Jose about to get evicted back to Venezuela because he really wanted for a body. But you don't know that because he your neighbor. You don't know that. You don't know that. You don't know that. He wanted. They trying to get him up out of here. Now that they get him up out of here. Oh, we got to do something about this. This is crazy. This is a tyrant. This is terrible. This is the worst thing to ever happen to us. We need to be out here fighting every day. We need to be out here protesting every day. We need to get ICE out. This is our streets. They need to be gone. Now you want, come on, man. What is this? What? Do you really know what you're fighting for? This doesn't even make sense right now. This is crazy. This man is bad for even allowing her to keep talking. He should have been moved on to the next person, but I get it. You got to get you some good content because she's gold. This girl is golden. Oh my God, this shit is crazy. My dog Serge say I got a loss for words. Oh man, this shit is fucking phenomenal. Wow.
Can't even count the years of how long. Hundreds of years. Thousands of years all across the globe. Just the spread of colonialism is bullshit. We can't have a colonist mindset. They're having a colonist mindset and using us as pawns. They're using immigration as a fucking playground to see how far they can push all of us. And people need to recognize this is about all of us.
Yeah. Go ahead, leave.
We might want to move back a little bit.
Leave her.
Yeah. Stay safe.
Yeah. You go.
Sorry, I'm just seeing them
that was bad.
move forward.
Yeah, that was bad.
Bit on the other side.
Yeah, we say we got to catch up though. We got to catch up. So we're gonna speed it up a little bit. What? Get out of here. What do you say? Oh, speed up. Don't throw no snowballs. Who throwing snowballs? Where the snow at? They throwing rocks if they throwing anything. What else we got? Oh shit! I see. Okay, hold on. Who is them? Okay. So I see. That's a grandma. Why somebody? Is that a? She got? Oh, she's her hair just died. Yeah, no, her hair just died. Grandma ain't gonna be dancing like that. I did see a grandma get arrested yesterday.
Fireworks going off very close to the thing. Zoom. Oh yeah, that was definitely fireworks going down there.
Hey. Okay. So it's our street. Hey, you know what's funny about them saying? I said this. I questioned this before. I said I don't think they understand the difference between a city cop and a federal law enforcement agent. You realize that the feds, technically, that's they shit. Why are you chanting whose streets our street? You paying them. How? Come on, man. You paying them for them streets. They streets. This is what's crazy.
Our streets! Our streets!
Shit crazy, bro. You can't make this up, man. You can't make this up. They funny as hell. They doing that enough.
Said in a statement, as the officer pursued the man who the department said was in the country illegally, he assaulted the officer, according to the statement. Again, according to the government, the DHS. During the struggle, 2 people came out of an apartment and attacked the officer with snow shovel and a broom handle, according to the statement.
Shit. Hold on, wait, what happened now? What happened? See, that's what I'm talking about. So we trying to keep these people protected. They chasing folks.
NBC News has a update on the shooting that we're physically on the ground covering the response to. And again, this is according to DHS. I want to be clear that it is That is according to the government, not according to proper journalism. A federal officer shot a Venezuelan man this evening in Minneapolis after the Department of Homeland Security described as an ambush, the agency said. The officer had been conducting a targeted traffic stop at 6:50 p.m. local time when the man left in a vehicle which crashed into a parked car and then ran away, the department said in a statement. As the officer pursued the man, who the department said was in the country illegally, he assaulted the officer, according to the statement. Again, according to the government, the DHS. During the struggle, 2 people came out of an apartment and attacked the officer with snow shovel and a broom handle, according to the statement. The man got loose and also began attacking the officer with a shovel or a broomstick, the Homeland Security Department said. Fearing for his life and safety as he was being ambushed by 3 individuals, the officer fired defensive shots to defend his life. Whoa, we got pepper pellets moving. All around us.
Don't run now. These are our streets. No, don't run now, because these are
watch out for the car
streets.
Here.
Y'all need to fight back.
Watch out for the
Y'all
car,
need to
though.
have some shit too. They gotta have some shit too, right? They say in these streets they gonna die about this shit. What he said?
Munitions and tear gas have once again deployed. Whoa.
Anyways, this is loud. This is gonna continue on anyway.
There's a small fire behind us being set. That's set by
I
the
want to get into,
gas canister.
I seen something about some updates on the Tepe murders. Oh, the federal officer shot a person in the leg. Oh.
We have police officers behind us, I believe. Based on the lights, at least. Eyes are a little blurry thanks to the gas. They're still shooting pepper pellets into the crowd, at least based on the noise. Oh, they're shooting canisters of tear gas.
Man, get this content
amongst the crowd for some reason. If they were actually trying to get people to move or leave,
they gonna stay there.
Shooting behind the crowd does not make any sense. Local law enforcement is on the scene, blocking off the street. Yeah.
I wonder if local law enforcement is blocking off the streets to help them maybe contain this scene, or are they just there because somebody got shot? I wonder what their role in this situation is, because realistically, those people just need to be dispersed. There's really no need for them to be out there for real. They getting pepper sprayed, and the dude did a hit and run, right? That's what the man said. It don't make sense. Anyways, what the medics are needed up there. Anyways, I'm about to go ahead and get into that video with the Anton Daniels beef, because this is gonna be going. This is gonna be going. We can check back in with this. I'm gonna go ahead and get into this. Let's get.
There's multiple people that seem to be injured.
Funny.
They're responding. Oh, okay. They're making another rush.
This is a funny
There's only a handful of strikes.
So yesterday, Anton Daniels was on the 5150 podcast, which is Corey Holcomb's show, and they had a little falling out. And I want to get into it, dissect it a little bit, and talk my piece and see where, you know what I'm saying, where if I think Corey Holcomb is coochie, or if Anton, you know what I'm saying, he ain't really stand by what he was saying, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna see what they talking about real quick, and then we can go check back in with the Minneapolis protests if ain't nobody else got shot or blow their leg off or something.
Them type of niggas jerk off in their socks.
Yeah.
Well, now they've gotten so savvy where they can actually put a picture, but you open it up and it's like, oh, no post, no nothing. It's like, oh, okay.
Let's speed it up a little bit. Speed it up a little
Exactly.
bit.
Keyboard cowards is what I call
Somebody said what Greg had. He on time out. Greg had a
Hey,
show,
on
folks.
some, but hey, just on some caveat shit though. Like, they already wasn't eye to eye before this whole situation was going on, and prior to them even coming to the show, they already knew that they wasn't seeing eye to eye. So you can already kind of sense like a little bit of tension, a little bit of animosity, a little bit of slick shots and shade being thrown to each other. But yeah, I'm gonna let this spin for a minute. The first incident happened in the first 20 minutes. I'm gonna try and speed up to get to that point, but we do want to get all the context so that when we break it down and we talk about what we talk about, we are talking just the facts, because that is what this is. You feel me? So let's go ahead and get into it.
Right.
Greg going out here doing his thing.
Papa Craig.
But anyway, let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. There's so much to say. I know we ain't gonna be able to get to it all, but
We're gonna try.
there's so much to say. I gotta ask you this just off top.
I'm with it.
How do you feel? Because we ain't gonna do all politics, because that ain't what the show
We
about.
gotta get there though.
Yeah, but I'm saying I don't want you to miss no points.
All right, I'm with it.
What do you feel about this nation as they jack other nations for their resources and play it off like it's other reasons? I'm talking about this nation, the U.S.
That's a part of the game.
When you say the part of the game, I don't understand. Do you think-
Everybody done been conquered. Slavery didn't exist way before we ever came in here.
Mhm.
So I don't see what the problem is.
Well, I tell you like this. I cannot respect men who are claim jackers. Like I don't
Like what? Give me an example.
like the United States.
No, give me an example, like a real life thing. Like, what did they take?
The United States.
Like taking this country?
Not just taking this country. How do you think you got here?
The transatlantic slave trade.
You smart man.
Right. That's fair. I know all about it.
So it's very hard to be respectful of what is here when me, for example, as an African American male, I know how I got here. I didn't take the cheap flight on Frontier here. My people were kidnapped. My people were
sold by
robbed.
Africans.
They what?
They were sold by Africans.
You say all the people were sold by Africans?
How you think what you think white people came over there and got us?
Yes.
No, they were sold.
So
They just capitalized off of it better than the Africans did.
okay, so you're saying that all of the black people that were brought here were sold by Africans.
Correct.
So the white people they were just doing transactions over there.
Absolutely. It was capitalism. See, the thing about white people, you think that.
So this is already where you can kind of see they already don't see eye to eye on like majorly political things. And Anton Daniels is he does talk about culture things, but he more so covers politics and money and stuff. Obviously, I mean, if you know Corey Holcomb, you know Corey Holcomb. He a comedian. We don't really know how his political takes are. We don't really know where his stances are. None of that. But you can already see they have completely different views, and just based off of the stance that Corey just took and the laugh that he gave when Anton made his comment, you can tell like it's already a little bit of, you know what I'm saying, a little salt in the water. But in my unpopular opinion, I do you know what, we get into that later. Let's get into this first.
That racism is inherently in them. Racism is inherently in all of us. Black people is some of the most racist people I've ever seen in my entire life. We don't even like each other.
So can I ask you a question?
No,
Why do you
hold on.
think-
Let's
why-
stay there.
Okay.
We don't even like each other. And so black people participate. Some of the first slavers in the United States of America was black people. That's the truth. So what I'm trying to understand is,
Was slavery in the United States before?
slavery existed thousands of years before we got here.
Okay.
Slavery was on every single continent.
You say what I believe. So I mean I side with what Anton Daniels said. I actually watch his podcast. I watch his morning show. I know, like, okay, for instance, when Corey Holcomb says I'm an African American man, I don't identify with that. Like me personally, I don't identify with that. I mean, if other people of my complexion want to identify as that, hey, feel free. We in America, do as you please. But I am an American man. I was never from Africa. I never been to Africa. I don't really have intentions of to go to Africa. I'm American man, so I don't really side with that. As far as the slave thing, I don't agree that we were just captured. I know from my teachings and from what I've read through history that there was a deal that was brokered. Some folks got tricked out their socks. They ain't know no better, but they made the deal, and at the end of the day, they honored the deal. People came over here. It is what it is. So at the end of the day, it's like I don't really view certain things the same way as the majority of people do. I believe. I think. I don't know. Anyways,
in this world, that's a fact. Now, the thing that's a problem with it is that, then this is the problem that I have. What you niggas want?
What do you mean when you say what you mean?
What do y'all want? Like, because y'all complaining about it over and over again, and I'm trying to understand what is it that y'all looking for. What is going to help y'all?
A whole thing that has happened.
Because I'm solutions oriented, and I'm tired of niggas that ain't never been through shit complaining about shit they ain't never been through.
If you black in the United States, you've been through some shit.
But I'm tired of niggas complaining about shit that they have never been through.
Like,
you've been through some shit, but you ain't been through that.
I don't understand. What are you saying? Like,
because most of the niggas that's complaining about it ain't never even really seen real racism. These is new niggas. All of these internet niggas right here, these is new niggas.
So are you saying black people in the United States, some of them have skipped over racism?
Yes, definitively.
Come on.
And I have to 100% agree with it. Actually, I had a conversation with my guys on my other podcast about that, in which racism is not at all what racism used to be. Like, racism was exactly that. You black, you a nigger. Yeah, that's what it is. Now racism is not bro, you could be white and be shunned. You could be treated just like the niggers, if that's what you want to call it. If we see other cultures, they can get shunned, but they can also be of the upper echelon. Racism is not at all what it used to be. Racism is more of a systemic thing, economic thing. That shit is social. That shit is social classism now. It's for real, not even racism. That shit is social classism. And that's where I think a lot of black folks make the biggest mistake, is that they still hold on to a racism that they never even experienced for real. Like, you never even been through like none of this shit for real that these folks that really had to experience racism went through. You ain't get your ass beat for drinking out the wrong water fountain. You ain't get your ass beat for going to the wrong bathroom. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't get your ass beat for dating that white girl. You ain't get your ass pulled over and beat by sticks and then motherfucking hung up on a tree, and you can't tell that story that your cousin or your auntie been hung up by a tree. Like, it's not the same, bro. It's not the same. So when you get stuck in that mindset and that mind frame, that's where I think that holds you back from actually even being the person that you can be, because you can be great. You can be great. Black, Puerto Rican, Indian, whatever you are, as long as you are a legal person in America, you can be as great as you want to fucking be. If you illegal though, you gotta go. I don't mean to be rude, baby, but you gotta go. You gotta get your paperwork right, baby. Come on, man. Stop making it so fucking hard. Let's go, man. Let's get to it. Let's get back into it. Let's go.
Definitively. You have a greater chance of being killed by somebody that look like you than to ever interact with somebody that don't look like you and kill you.
Ding, ding, ding. Another fact. That's another fact. I'm sorry, just a fact. I got a point when it is a fact. I do gotta say that is a fact now.
That's a fact.
Do you understand that
and that's even in that's white people too. White people kill their own self too. Like that, this shit is fucking for real, bro. They kill their own. I ain't talking about self-deletion, and when I say that, but it's like, white on white crime, black on black crime. All that shit is real, bro. We kill each other more than. Hey, it's facts.
Like that on purpose.
It's the system. The system against us. I got it.
Okay, but the position you and your people are in.
Who's my people?
Black people. Do you claim black people?
I'm a Christian first. I claim.
Well, I think something's wrong with that. If you don't want to say you're a black man first, I think something wrong with
black
that.
Black is a construct. They told you that you was black.
Okay, well,
that's
brown,
why you started
brown
believing it. No.
Maybe
We not brown. We not black. We not none of that shit.
Oh, well, what are we?
For me, I'm a believer in God. That's what I am. My foundation is always going to be Christianity, Christ, Jesus first. I don't claim none of that other shit. You're not gonna get me to believe in you based off of some shit that you can't control. You didn't pick it. And the thing about other cultures, whether you're black, Chinese, Asians don't fuck with each other just because they're Asian. Chinese people and Japanese people and Taiwanese people, they're all different. Koreans are different. All white people don't fuck with all white people. So why do I have an obligation to fuck with somebody just because he black?
Okay.
And then the definition of how you define black is based off of something that a white man gave to you.
Okay. Well, hey, trust me, brother. You white people, let me tell you.
Hey, at first we was on a slippery slope. You feel me? We was on a slippery slope because I was like, nah, my nigga dodged that shit like motherfucking dodgeball, boy. He got up out of there, boy. No, nigga, I'm a Christian for you. Feel me? Like, what the fuck? Hold on, wait, are we gonna bounce back at? But I ain't gonna count. He followed that up with some real clever shit. That was some clever shit. I want to hear what Corey got to say. Ding ding.
I know Caucasian people that have looked at me and threw me licks. But I am from Chicago.
And I'm from Detroit.
It was Chicago is very segregated. I knew nothing about Caucasian people until I moved to Los Angeles. And a lot of the stories I heard, it turned out to be just that. But back to this Christianity, you have to understand this.
I'm sorry to keep pausing this shit, but it is interesting that he just said that most of the things that he's heard, it was just that, meaning I believe that he means that most stereotypes tend to kind of fall somewhere in the true range. If you know what I'm saying, then you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna just leave it right there.
Taught that by the people who kidnapped you. Is that a lie?
Nope.
Okay, so
we was taught everything that you know on this earth, it was taught to you. The racism that you have in your heart, it was taught to you.
You say I'm racist?
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, I studied you.
Wow.
I studied you.
This is why
Where am I racist? I don't know a lot of racism in me. But maybe you can show me something I don't know.
We're gonna get there.
I wanted
We'll
you
get
guys
there.
to start the show off in your own like.
No. When brother Anton Daniels was talking to me on the phone, I knew that we didn't see eye to eye on a lot of things, but I believe we can have a conversation like men. It's like a lot of stuff he said right now, I disagree with so much. But
both of us.
I'm going to try to make a point because I have the hopes. I have the hopes in reaching him in a way. You know what I'm saying? I know that ain't guaranteed. I'm not.
And I have the hopes that I'm gonna get y'all off of the Democratic plantation.
Yeah.
All right, so I think we getting closer to that point where we about to get the first explosion. It's like, I think right around the 15-minute mark. So let's watch these subtle blows because it's ding ding round 3. Let's go.
Because I don't know nothing about the Democratic plantation.
Everything that you speak of, it's a reflection of the same thing that they speak of. So you may not claim it, but you're a reflection of it.
Well, if I reflect something that is this Democratic plantation, I tell you what, I really don't study a Democratic plantation. I try to study being a stand-up human being where when I look in the mirror, I don't see a slick motherfucker. Right. That's who I am.
I'm with it.
I don't like slick motherfuckers.
That's the first thing we agreed on.
Okay, well, good. I'm glad we got there. But I get labeled all the time. I was talking to a young lady on the phone the other day, and she said, I know you hate what's the lady who calls herself a doctor? I'm blanking right now.
Oh, my God.
Dr. Bryant. And I'm like, I don't hate nobody. Where do you get hate from? And then I was on the internet. Every once in a while, I look at the pages that use my likeness and image and everything. And I listened to some of the stuff they said, and I was called bitter, and I don't know how to get money. But anyway, coincidentally, today I'm talking to a brother who knows how to work the internet well and get money.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
So it's like, everything comes in its season for a man like me. I don't say I got all the answers to everything, but I am willing to talk logically to people who I feel like are able to communicate. That's what I'm saying. Because like the stuff you say, and I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck.
Yeah, 100%. And I mean, that's your personality too. Like,
and it would be boring to hear just one person's take or views on things. This makes it interesting.
Excuse me, ma'am. You need a mic, ma'am. You can ask on the mic. Goddamn.
Anton, just a clarifying question. What about, are you comparing racism with prejudice? Is it, do you think Black people can truly be racist, or are we just prejudiced?
No, I think that there's a lot of people that hate white people, like straight up hate white people.
Man.
And it's very unfortunate because they're not even the ones that's winning over here.
You know what's interesting about that take though? I actually do believe that Black people are more racist than white people are racist, which is odd and it's like it's real multifaceted, because in one's perspective, like they say a black person can't be racist because in order to be racist, you have to have power over something. But then, so that would mean that they're more prejudiced towards. But I think that, like he said, black people do have this disdain for white people more so than the other way around, because black people look at white people as they think that they're better, or they think that they're this, or they think that they're that. And on the other side, from my experience, white people really, like, they don't really be really jocking that shit too much. Like, I'm not saying that it's all across the board for sure. This isn't like a 100% one for one type of scenario, but I do tend to notice, and I'm a person that has dwindled in multiple different type of circles. Like I haven't just been in one community. I've been raised in both sides. You feel me? So I seen the light and the dark. I seen the good, the bad, the ugly, the beautiful of both sides. And I'm not giving this in a biased perspective. It's a real life from my experience. I can't say that everybody, because obviously a person in Mississippi will have a completely different outlook on that, right? But then a person from Wyoming will have a completely different idea than that, because they might be like, well, shit, we're very interested in black folks up here. But then you got the black people that go to Wyoming and they like, man, I know all these motherfuckers is racist. I know these niggas. And I know a lot of the folks that I know that's black, they had that mindset. It's like, I know these white folks don't like us. I know that, but it's like, that's really the furthest from the truth. Because if you actually pay attention to culture, white people try to be just like black folks. I just seen this little white boy. He got a hip hop chain for Christmas and a Nike Tech suit. My boy turned into a hood nigga immediately. He went and made the post. He got the chain, like, bruh, turned into a straight YN for sure. He got a rap name now, I'm sure, but he is out here in the trenches for real with the ski mask. He shiced up, ready to go, ride the slide on these boys. But I do think that that's some truth to that for sure.
We compare ourselves against a group of people that the majority of them is on food stamps and welfare. They would be a disappointment to their ancestors.
Right, but isn't true racism a system that controls access to,
Well, that's the argument, right? The argument is
we can't make sure white people don't get access to certain schools and programs and things like that.
The main way that they
need to be empowered to be racist, to be quite honest.
See, that's what I was going to say. That's the argument that black people make, is that you can't be racist if you can't actually have an impact on another group of people. So it's supposedly systemic. It's false.
Really?
I just seen a guy that used to be the president of the United States of America that wanted to become the president of the United States of America for the second time, almost get everything taken away from him. Literally. And he was basically being taken down by black people. Kamala Harris, Letitia James, who was the, in New York, Fani Willis, down in Georgia. All of those are black women, specifically that met with Kamala Harris months before they actually started this campaign during the Biden administration. And it's so funny to me, because then I have to ask myself the question, well, listen, if this is a construct, and if it's all about white people, and all of the energy is going towards a person that black people fucked with before he actually ran for president of the United States of America, but we champion Barack Obama.
Not me.
No. Take yourself out of it. We talking about the culture. It may not necessarily be you individually, but we as a culture fuck with him.
Fuck with who?
Barack Obama and his wife. We fuck with him. As a culture, we champion him. We absolutely do. And he didn't give y'all shit except for gay marriage.
You know I know that. That's why I ain't arguing with you on this
So
point.
absolutely I vote.
Are you independent? What are you?
I'm a Republican.
You didn't know that?
I'm a straight up and down Republican. And matter of fact, people need to really understand their history, because Republicans were the party of black people. It's the original party of black people. They were the party that actually freed the slaves. Lincoln was a straight up Republican. When you're talking about the emancipation, when you're talking about 1865.
You know what's interesting about this? I don't know how many people know this, but this is actually a true statement. And I was waiting on this point to come up, because I remember I was on a podcast, and I hope that my dog LBC stumbled across this for his next stream, and he talk about this, because I remember when Me and PG got into it about the National Guard going to Chicago, and it's not what it seems, and that he told me that National Guard was a part of I think, if I'm not mistaken, I'm not quoting you on this. If you see this, don't take me and say I'm quoting you on this, but you said something along the lines of I know it was a racist premise behind them. I think it was something linked to the KKK, but I'm not sure. But anyways, and you said that, you don't support the National Guard still to this day because of that. All right. Then I did some research based off of what this comment was, and I found out that, the Democratic Party actually was for slavery. They were the ones that were fighting in the war to maintain the slaves. But we are against the Republican Party as a group. Do you not see any hypocrisy in that right there? Like, does that make sense? Like, am I wrong for saying that don't read to me, bro? That don't read like that. That's kind of backwards logic, for real. That's like the cat calling the kettle black, for real. Because realistically, we were Black Republics actually before. So that means we were of the Republican Party, which means we were of a conservative party. But now we flipped over to a liberal party. Help me make it make sense, please. I really want clarification. That's not no shot. It ain't no shot. So I just need clarification. Please help me understand that, because I don't understand for sure.
When you're talking about what we stood for, as conservative means that we're Christians. It means that we don't fuck with that gay shit. I'm telling you what it stands for.
You don't fuck with the backdoor shit.
I don't.
I don't either.
That's what it's saying. What it means to be a Republican is this, because a lot of people like to say,
because this is backdoor Republicans.
And we were taught by our parents. We were taught by our parents that we vote Democrat no matter what, right? Regardless of what they stand for, regardless of the agendas that they push, regardless of how much nonsense that we see in our communities, regardless of how many Democrats actually destroyed our cities from Chicago to Detroit, all across the board. We were taught to vote that no matter what. You vote Democrat no matter what.
I agree.
But this is the difference between the parties on a very fundamental level, not complicated at all.
Really? You finna say it's a difference between the parties?
This is the difference.
I can't wait to hear this.
No. You may say that it's the same type of politicians that take advantage of the taxpayers and take advantage of the people. The difference in the parties historically is Republicans want less government so you can do what the fuck you want to do. And Democrats want more control, so they want to control what your money is, where your tax dollars go, and what you can do with your money.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you this.
That's the fundamental difference.
I'm gonna tell you this. And you don't have to believe me, but I'm just telling you.
I'm listening.
The people in charge are not Democrats or Republicans. Kamala Harris is allowed to do whatever she's done.
We get that.
This new president, he's allowed to do whatever he is willing to do, or they allow him to do. Facts. Everything is allowed. There are people in charge of this nation that flat out run shit. And if ain't nobody got the power to uproot them, then we're going to keep having people paying a whole bunch of money for houses and a fire hydrant don't work in front of it, but they'll charge you for the fire hydrant in front of your house.
But we got a less than 20% voter turnout rate in the local elections.
Well, you understand voting don't work, right?
It does work.
How?
It does, but you just missed it.
I heard everything you said. I can't wait till you tell me how voting makes a difference in this country.
We have a less than 20% voter turnout rate. And local,
ain't nobody going for the sucker shit no more. We got to go.
You're missing it.
You got to uproot the people in power before a real difference happens. Voting is for suckers.
It's not. People that don't vote are ignorant as fuck.
Well, I guess I'm ignorant because I would never participate in no
people
sucker
that
shit.
Don't vote.
I'm gonna show up and vote like a sucker.
And not only is it ignorant.
We had Republican presidents. We had Democratic presidents. We in the same joint.
I'm talking about locally. You talking about national.
I don't give a fuck if it's local.
It matters.
If you vote, that means you in line.
No, if you vote first, the first thing that it means is that you respect your ancestors that died for your right to be able to do it.
Your ancestors
it's so funny to
didn't do it like this. Because people went to war when the government tried to overthrow the people and the power of the people. It was wars. There hasn't been a war inside the U.S. where the people who getting fucked over are doing something about motherfuckers with 30 felonies being the president.
It's
all sucker shit.
It's a war every day. It's just not physical anymore.
Well, that's the problem. We need physical wars.
It's not.
Until motherfuckers ready to jump it off,
it's not.
We're going to always be talking. But see, real gladiators don't talk. Real gladiators make it happen. And the gladiators, I ain't going to lie, we are under control right now. We haven't rose up and did what needs to be done.
Who are you under control by?
It ain't. You under control by the people who will motherfucking blow this motherfucker up. We ain't stupid.
Who is he? Because I want to know.
Why do you think that ICE agent was able to shoot that woman?
I want to know who the. Hold on. Let's be real. Fuck that woman.
Well, that's what you would say to somebody you don't know or whatever.
No.
I'm on the streets. I've been pulled over by the police.
Who ain't on the streets?
Or the ICE agents or whatever.
You in LA. I'm in Detroit. I'm in the blackest city in the United States of America. I can move anywhere I want to go. I choose to stay in the core of my city, and I choose to participate in my neighborhood. I choose to tithe to the streets. I choose to put kids through college. I choose to interact and truly use my tax dollars and whatever it is and give jobs. I employ over 50 people. I put my money in my community with my people. So I choose to engage. So when we talking about being in the streets, that don't count to me. I don't
Well,
hear
that's
that
what
shit.
should count.
I don't hear that
because
shit.
out there in the streets where the people live that you helping, they could get pulled over and shot by a cop, and an investigation will be said. But here's the truth: we know, if I believe you know this already, when the cops shoot you, ain't nothing you can do about it.
Oh my God, this is so crazy.
Do you think that's wrong? What I said?
This is so insane.
Is that what I said? I said when the cops shoot you, ain't nothing you can do about it. Is that a lie?
This is so insane.
But you didn't answer it.
I'm gonna answer your question.
Okay,
I'm gonna answer your question. It depends on the circumstance. And the interesting thing about it is this: the majority of the people, because you like to use a blanket statement. That's like me saying all black people are stupid.
Well, have you said all white people stupid?
No, I'm talking about cops.
You should say that one time, because it's easy to say all black people are stupid as an example. Say something about the white people.
No. You're not. I don't think you got
people all the time. Well, I didn't hear you. Can you tell me?
I talk about liberal white women literally being the biggest enemy of the United States of America. That's the thing I say every single day.
Caucasian female, the biggest enemy.
Literally, white liberal women are the worst thing that ever happened to this country.
What about their men?
But we gonna get there, because you keep trying to get me to qualify it by participating and joining in on the core.
No, I think you're doing what's easy.
No. I'm doing what's real.
I think you don't want to go against them, because if you go against them, it'll be some video of you going against them. And when I say them, I'm talking about your boss.
I don't have a boss.
We say that. But here's the truth.
I don't have a boss.
It's a reason you go after black males or black people quicker than you will go after white males. What are white males responsible for in this country as the downfall
I'm
of
an equal
it?
accountability smoke giver. I talk about everybody.
I'm just saying, I ain't heard you talk about white men since you've been up here.
You ain't been listening. You ain't been listening.
I've been listening to you.
No, you haven't.
I hear you
you
taking
you don't have the capacity to be able to listen because you're too busy.
No. You got me wrong.
You're too busy.
My capacity that you just criticized, that's an opinion. Here's the fact. Have you said something about Caucasian males and how they destroy this nation? Well, what did I miss?
Let's slow down, because you're talking loud, but you're not saying a lot.
No, you talking loud, and you still talking around. What did the Caucasian male do to America to bring it down?
I'm not getting into that.
You dancing around it. And that's why I lose respect for you when you start dancing and kissing Caucasian males' ass.
But I don't.
Don't do that in front of me, because I'm not an ass kisser of nobody.
Yes, you are. You suck the dick of black people, right?
And this is where it's about to go down. Now we got into that point where it ain't no return, and yeah, this is where the shit gets real at.
Now you doing the easy shit. What you do? Let me tell you what you do.
No, let me tell you something, homie. I don't suck dick.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
So fix
you're doing
that.
it right now.
I don't suck dick, homie.
You're doing it right now.
Homie, believe me when I tell you. I don't do that. I don't do that.
Listen.
So don't come at me with no dick sucking shit.
I'm gonna give you the same energy you give me.
Let's switch seats. Homie, I don't do no dick sucking shit. I'm a motherfucking man. I don't do no dick sucking shit.
I don't give a fuck about nothing.
Well, I tell you what.
All right. So before we get too escalated real quick, right? So Buddy said, you know what I'm saying? He said what he said. He said you kissing ass. Dude said you sucking dick. He hopped up like, yeah, now we about to switch spots. Woo. You know what I'm saying? We right here. We at that point of no return. Now pay close attention, because this is the part that we breaking down right here.
Watch that dick sucking shit, because that'll go bad.
Call it what you want.
I don't do no dick sucking,
you
homie.
say a lot of shit that I don't fuck with either.
Okay, but that gay shit?
I don't give a fuck about what you talk about.
Hey, homie, I tell you what.
I'm right here.
Don't put no dick sucking shit. Don't put no dick sucking shit on me, nigga.
I'm from Detroit.
Say I suck a dick again.
I'm right here, right now.
All right, that's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna respect you.
Dance around it. Dance around it.
No.
I don't do no dick sucking shit.
I'm gonna respect you because it's your platform, and I flew out here to have a conversation.
We good.
But you're not close enough on me.
We good. I did already. I don't do dick sucking shit.
Put the microphone right down, right now, and going up. I don't give a fuck about this shit.
Homie, you just running your mouth.
I'm not running my mouth. You running your mouth.
All right. Now, just so we can get caught up to speed. Now, he told him to take that shit back. Say that. He said, say that shit again. He told Tom to say it again. And Tom ain't say it again, but he's standing on what he said. He's saying, you know, I done said it. I done said it. You ain't about none of that shit. You just talking. You talking. Blah, blah, blah. He just told him we can go outside. We can go outside right now. We can go outside right now about it. That's what he said. Now let's see where it go from here.
I don't do you doing this shit for the internet. You doing it for the internet. Now, if you want to say your time, no, hold on. If you want to say
show you I ain't doing it for the internet.
If you want to say Anton, listen, don't disrespect me like that. If you want to say Anton, don't disrespect me like that. I'll respect you, but don't boss up on me because you said a lot of shit to me today that I don't fuck with either. But I'll let that shit ride because you don't know me. You don't know me. So I'm gonna extend the same respect to you. You called me out of my name. You said some wild shit, especially with regard to how they call this nigga out his name. Nigga, I'm telling you that you did. You can't tell me how I get disrespected.
I got a question for bro.
Okay.
No. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. We just getting loud. I ain't gonna get loud.
Then don't switch seats.
No, this is my show. This is my show.
That's cool, but I take that shit as a threat.
Okay, well, it is a threat if you calling me dick sucking. I don't dick suck, my nigga.
Man, fuck what you talking about.
I don't dick suck.
If you want to get back to the conversation, because you ain't gonna do shit. Because you're not gonna do
Come
shit.
at me with that dick sucking shit again, nigga.
You're not gonna
come at me with. See, I suck dick again, nigga.
We can go back right now. We can go back.
All right. Now, see, this is where I posted a comment. I made a comment on Facebook. I said, you know what I'm saying? I feel like Corey Holcomb is big coochie for this. I personally feel like he big coochie for this. Because at the end of the day, it's like, all right, bro said what he said already. He already said it. He stood on that shit. He ain't took it back yet. He told me I'm not gonna do shit. All I did was put the microphone down and I told him to say it again. That's like that bully. That's like when that dude come to you and he push you and you say, touch me again and see what I do. And he said, I done already did it. Like, what's up? And you still talking about touch me again. Well, he did technically already touch you and you ain't do nothing about it. Granted, you telling him to do it again, he already crossed that line by doing it the first time. You know what I'm saying? So that time standing up and he like, I'm about to walk out. Like, let's go outside. We can go outside about it. You doing all this for the internet. Let's just go outside about it. Buddy, like, shit. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, say that shit again. Say that shit again. I'm gonna show you what dick I saw. You know what I'm saying? Just say it again. So this is the heavily speculated part in my book where it's like, well, shit. Should he have already stood on business, or is Anton pussy for not saying nothing back? Should he have said it again? Should he have said it, tested his gangster? Say tested his gangster. He's saying say it again and see what happened. Well, test his gangster. I mean, you can't be right in both situations. It can be either or. But I mean, at the end of the day, in my book, he already said that shit. And if you came from an environment that I came from, once you said it already, once it's already out there in the air. Shit, you ain't did nothing about it. That's what you are. That's what it is.
I'm with it. I bet you won't say that shit. We go all back right now. I got money for all this. Whatever.
I got money too. Nobody give a fuck about that shit.
Hey,
no, it's just not respect.
I ain't falling for that. I ain't falling. Dolly, get out the way. Don't get in the way of two niggas. Let me tell you something, homie. I ain't got to go out back right now because we got to go out back to lead this motherfucker. But I'm saying that dick sucking shit, watch that. That's all I'm saying. And if I don't say it how you like it,
if you want to get back to the conversation,
I'm gonna just keep it a band with you too. Another thing is shit. Once a nigga done already stood up and he said, "What's up? Let's go outside about it." It ain't nothing else that really need to be said. Either you gonna stand on the business or you gonna keep on sitting there talking about say it again. Because now you done already disrespected me 2 times. Now you first you said I suck dick, and then you done called me out and said come outside, and all I'm doing is still sitting here talking about I got money for all this shit. Like fuck all that money shit. We know niggas got money. We talking about fighting though. Like what is it gonna be? What's up? What's the move? And I mean that's where I feel like low key is like damn, but you took another L. That's another L, bro. If I'm at your crib, bro, and I say, "What's up? Let's go outside about it." Let's. I done already said what I said. I'm standing on that. I done already said what I said. I don't need to say it again. You heard me the first time. You wouldn't be acting the way you acting if you didn't hear me the first time. You ain't hard of hearing. So it's like, you need to stand on that shit, nigga. We gonna go outside about it. You feel me? Yeah, like my boy say, like. You have to go outside at that point or shut the fuck up about it. Like it's over with. He said what he said. He not taking it back. He ain't took it back.
Get back to the conversation, but just know
I'm not
ain't
listening to
no
none of that
dick
shit,
suckers
bro.
up here, nigga.
I'm not listening to none of that shit. If you want to get back to the conversation,
long as you
we can
know.
get back to the conversation.
Long as you know.
Bro, you not
Because that ain't
you
not-
not that tough.
So they cut the show. They didn't cut the show, but they still go back to it.
Or you can use it to communicate effectively with the people. You can use money to manipulate people, or you can use it to help people. And so you can't just say that.
So I think I went a little too far, but bro asked him a question about something. I don't even know what the question was, because we looking at Corey and we can see Corey's still bothered right now. He is not cool. Like, he is not over nothing. He don't want to talk about nothing else. He want to get down to the bottom of this, him sucking dick shit. Is he sucking dick or no? Like, you ain't fighting, so is you sucking dick or no, nigga? What's up?
Christianity itself
I got
is
these cheeseburgers, man.
The Quran is used in a negative way in order to control people. So it depends on the person, and that's why we evaluate the person based off of their fruits instead of evaluating them based off of Christianity itself. Because everybody that calls himself a Christian is not a Christian.
100%. So I agree that the teachings of Jesus are pure. However, in the hands of Caucasian white males,
that's not true, because I know some good Caucasian
the teachings
white
of
men,
Jesus,
and I know some bad Caucasian white men.
Okay,
right,
so
correct.
look, check this
So
out. This is what I listen.
Keep everything respectful.
Listen. This is what I'm saying. The reason I don't have a lot of people up here at the show is because I know a lot of people aren't initiated when it comes to talking to men of a certain mind state. And I don't believe you knew what you was doing when you said something about dick sucking, brother. I
apologize.
Okay. Hey, bro, I appreciate that.
I apologize.
I appreciate that, because this ain't no show. The last thing I want to do is get into it with you physically. But I have a switch.
I do too. When I'm a man, just like
I
you.
respect your switch. I respect
you too.
Okay, good. I'm glad,
We
brother.
good.
It ain't no fake shit right here.
Absolutely, I'm with it.
We straight. I respect your switch, brother. And I'm saying, like, a lot of people don't know the way I was brought up. You can't step to men like that. So I'm not checking you. I'm just trying to let you know
we good.
That when we talk to each other a certain way, like if dick sucking is brought up, that's just like motherfucking pissing on my shoes. So I'm saying, like, I could get back straight. When I said your hand, it wasn't phony.
Listen, I get into it with my homies. I get into it with my brothers. I don't have no sisters. I got three brothers, and we scrap it out. I scrap with my nephews. It is what it is. And then we shake hands and we keep it moving once we have a disagreement and we get it out of our system. So if we good, then we good.
I'm good.
I'm with it. Let's get to the conversation.
That's why I tried to explain myself right there, because I'm like, this man probably don't even.
Now, mind you, they both saying they good, but neither one of these niggas is making any eye contact, no eye contact whatsoever. So that's what leads up to, this shit still boils over a little bit further into the conversation. We not about to listen to the whole conversation. I'm about to try and skip ahead to the point where they blow up again, but shit get real again. And at that point it is, you know what I'm saying? You gotta, let's see what goes on. Let's see what's going on.
My mind is set up, Anton. My mind is set up when people do things like I call it backdooria on my show. Mm-hmm. When people throw that at you, it's a set off. And I'm saying, like, I ain't trying to get set off. I think I'm a lot more than somebody with name calling to get at me. But I'm saying, like,
but see, I don't believe you, Corey. I don't believe you, bro.
Okay.
And let me tell you why I don't believe you. Because you do the same shit that you feel offended by.
Really?
You do. Absolutely.
Give me an example.
You just did it. You said a lot of shit to me that I don't necessarily care about.
I ain't saying nothing about dick sucking.
You pick and choose what's disrespectful because you applying it to you. It's other people out there that don't take that shit.
Okay, well, I'm glad you said that. So listen to me, Anton.
But hold on. Let me say this last part.
Land.
But I get it, because you don't know me and I don't know you. So you don't know what I look at as disrespectful. And so as a result, I just let that shit ride. The only thing that ever triggers me is it, and this is why I like to do shows in person. I told you before the show, I said I don't do no more live streams with people that I don't know. Did I not say that? Because I want to see and look in their eyes and see what's really happening, right? And the reason that is because the only thing that set me off is if somebody make it seem like they ready to do something. Then I'm like, okay, well, it's all hands up. Fuck the conversation.
Well, how about this? People may be ready to do something for whatever reason. They want to be ready to do something. But what I'm saying to you is, in this world, they are trying to normalize men in dresses. They trying to normalize a woman wearing a thong in front of a church gathering or whatever.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? I could handle whatever's happening out there, but I'm saying, like, I'm still standing on this. I'm standing on this. If a man walking up to me with some homosexual talk, like, I could take, I said this before, I could take a meeting at a brother like Tyler Perry's house, because I know what's going to happen if it go bad. the house gonna get tore up. I ain't saying that to act like I'm tough.
No,
I'm just
I
saying
feel you.
there's certain things that we as men cannot say to each other without clashing. And it is my opinion with niggas that I know and where I'm from, if I say to one of my homies, man, suck a dick, everybody will get quiet that we know. And they'll be like, what is that? What is that? Because it's like, that's their homosexual talk. So what I'm saying is, you know what I'm saying? If it's one way to get a brother like me, I know brothers who are preachers that would put their religion down for that right there. That's all I'm saying, black man. That's all I'm saying.
Listen. Where you at. How can you determine whether or not somebody feels disrespected?
Well, feelings is one thing, man.
You felt some type of way?
Yeah, because ain't nobody finna stand in front of my face and talk to me like they on my level when it comes to homosexuality. Like that'll start a war. That'll start a war.
We can agree to disagree. I think you're wrong, bro. I think I personally, I'm telling you directly, you're hypocritical.
Okay, well, you can say that. I don't think I'm gonna win that argument with you now. But what I am saying to you, Anton, is when you are talking to men face to face, trust me when I tell you this, man, it's different than online. Face to face.
I'm the same person in real life as I am online. I'm gonna tell you that straight up. Right? Anybody, listen, I go city to city. I'm not an online nigga, bro. Like, I create content online, but I really am out in every single city. I done visited almost every single state. I have real meetups in real life. I shake hands. I kick it with people in real life. And I go out there and kick it with the people. I'm not different online than I am in real life. People may think that because they may have never met me in real life, but I keep the same energy. I reciprocate. Or I'm willing to walk away unless it goes up. If it's gonna go up, then it's just gonna go up and we just gonna figure it out from there. But the fact of the matter is, I don't switch up.
See, I'm not
gonna talk about you online. Hold on. I'm not gonna talk about you online. And then when I see you in real life, I'm gonna be like, man, you know I'm just playing. I'm not that type of nigga.
Yeah, but
either I fuck with you or I don't.
It's really don't.
No, Corey, you pick on people that you think ain't gonna respond to you.
All right, here we go. This is where we get to it. We get to it right here.
Corey, you pick your targets based off of what you think they ain't gonna do. And that's why you feel comfortable saying some of the wild shit that you say online.
But I asked you this, and I'm gonna ask you again.
I'm not gonna say.
Give me an example.
No, I'm not gonna say no names.
You can't give an example.
No, I can.
Will you please?
Because I don't want to implement nobody into this. That you know that'll be bad. That's not a good thing.
Well, do you understand by you saying that?
I like to speak from my own perspective.
It sounds like babble.
But you know it's not babble. It's real, and you know it's real. That's why you laughing.
I'm laughing at you because you didn't. I had to ask you twice so far.
You pick your targets
pick on people
carefully,
and I said, give me an example.
You pick your targets carefully, very carefully.
So you can't give me an example
because
that's the third time.
Okay, I'll give you an example.
Okay,
you tiptoed around Dave Chappelle.
You talking about the last time I said something about it?
You tiptoed around Dave.
I'll give you that.
You tiptoed like a ballerina.
But now I'm gonna give you that.
No.
But what did I tiptoe about?
You would not have did that shit on a regular motherfucker.
Hey, you know that shit funny as fuck because Buddy had tried to call him out and tell him to find something, like name anything. And as soon as he named something, he was like, oh, yeah, you right. You right. That shit funny as fuck, bro. He was hollering. That nigga was selling wolf tickets this whole time, man.
You know that Dave Chappelle's last Netflix special was not it.
And I tiptoed around it.
And you tiptoed around it because you didn't want the smoke.
I did.
Overall. And so you pick and choose your targets.
Carefully, you didn't
want the smoke. No, because you didn't want the backlash.
Okay, but look, let me say this because you brought it up. I did tiptoe around how I really feel with the last special because I'm not gonna lie. It's everything that I said the time before when I spoke about it. Hot trash. No jokes. In the future, when people watch it, they don't know him like we know him now in this culture. They're gonna be like, what the fuck is this? I'll give you that. I did tiptoe around his special. And you know what?
I
can live with that. I can live with that. But what else? I ain't trying to think of nothing else. But I'm saying I think that was kind of you found a way to bring that nigga into it.
I love you, Darlene. I love Craig. But they will not call you out on your bullshit and challenge you.
Now you trying to turn
No, you asked me for the feedback. I didn't volunteer it. You forced me. I said, you know what? I don't want to do that.
Okay.
Then you said, okay, well, Anton, go ahead and keep on naming names and let's get to it. Okay, well, let's get to it then if that's what you want to do.
Well, how about this? Can I respond?
Because Darlene is real chill and she not gonna cause no friction. And Craig is happy to be here.
Okay, so can I say something about that?
But see, you don't cut me off. I don't give a fuck because I'm rich too, so I'm cool. I got my own movement. I got my own motion, so I can tell you the truth. And I think that you also surround yourself with people that will not challenge you because you big dog to them. Okay. You big bro.
Okay, so let me say this since you brought up Darlene and Craig. Let me say this. You don't know our relationship. But
I know what
I'm doing more teaching. I'm doing more teaching on some real street level shit than I thought I would have had to do. But listen to me, Anton. You don't know me and her relationship?
I'm listening.
Maybe
I'll
maybe
say
the
no.
reason you don't get the results you want from her is because there's a certain level of respect that comes from me and her relationship. That's what I'm saying. You don't know, brother. So that's what I'm saying.
I'm not talking about
you
you.
speaking on her.
I'm not talking about you talking about her. I'm talking about when there's certain subjects that come up on your show.
We done argued on the air a million times.
Man, come on, bro.
I'm just saying.
Corey, sometimes you be on bullshit. Nobody call you out on it.
Now I'm trying to teach you, but I don't think you catching it.
Okay,
you
I'm
don't
observe.
You don't know my relationship with this woman. You don't know. So when you see it online and speak on what you see online, you can't really speak from factual things that are happening in the world, Anton.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. So and with Craig, I don't know why motherfuckers say Craig don't have a backbone around me. Because one thing I say that Craig beat most motherfuckers' ass I know. I see motherfuckers don't be fighting Craig. I see motherfuckers don't run up on him with that bullshit quick. The motherfuckers watch thing ran up on Craig way bigger than Craig. So the obvious needs to be said because I believe that there's a lot of people who don't know the obvious, and I can't teach you that in an episode. But I'm saying, like, if you ever see me around any woman, Anton, if you see me around any woman, trust me, dude's been paid, homie. And I can't say it no other way better than that. Dude's been paid. That might not be something you would catch. I'm saying this for the streets. Dude's been paid, homie. Trust me, man. Trust me. I don't be around just anybody. I can't let any type of woman just come with me and be connected to me in no way. I don't like that. If you around me, it's a reason you around me. And I'm saying, like, I don't know if I could graduate you to that next level of the conversation. And that ain't no disrespect to you. But I'm saying, like, if you see somebody around me, oh, I ain't just got anybody around me. Dude's been paid, homie. That's what I'm saying. I ain't saying that tough either. I'm just trying to say it in a way where I hope you can understand. Yeah. Okay. So anybody around me, dude's been paid. I don't let anybody around me. If you around me and dudes ain't been paid, I'm trying to get away from you because I don't know you. And ain't no dudes been paid, so I don't know you. I don't know you.
And we spoke right
Got a
before the show.
question for
Anton,
Anton.
so-
What happened?
No,
Got a
I'm
question
not
for
talking
Anton.
about.
No, I understand.
You get me?
I got
Okay.
that.
All
I
right.
got that. But in my case too, whenever I choose to speak,
I ain't catch that. Hey, so Craig just was like, I got a question for Anton, and the look on Corey's face says it all in that moment. He like, nah, nigga, we not asking that nigga shit. Nah, nigga, we not asking that nigga shit. He waved him off like, nah, don't ask him nothing. He about to go. He about to be getting up out of here. Nah, don't ask him shit else. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. And you know what? I think that's a little bit of foreshadowing because now I know that I thought we were at that point, but I know he gets kicked off at like the hour mark. So I'm thinking that maybe the conversation has to be getting ready to start now where they get into the next little debacle. But this next debacle is kind of confusing. So you got to kind of pay attention because I ain't really catch it yet myself. I ain't going to count.
I got that. I got that. But in my case too, whenever I choose to speak up or challenge him on anything or tell him, look, I don't agree with that or what have you, I won't keep delving into it because I don't see the point because I know at a certain point with men like you at your age, there's not going to be any change. So why? I don't even bother with it. I just, I might say, I don't like that. I don't agree with that. And then if they want to, I'm not for it.
I'm with you.
That's it. I just don't like, I don't do that. I got way more important fish to fry. And I thought, I'm not going to change this man's mind on stuff. So I just don't even bother. That's it.
But another thing about the ladies, since we talking about this, see, whenever I see a woman with a man, most of the time, if it ain't your wife, I already say to myself, what is this fuck shit? Why is this motherfucker in the streets with you? That's how I feel about life. So I'm saying, like, that might be a prejudice that I have. I can admit, if a woman is in the streets with a man, what is this?
Why? Why do you care about that? What does that mean to you?
No, it's not that I care at all, because it's not my business. But I'm saying, like, if a man stepped to me with a woman and it ain't his wife, all I do is say to myself,
you mean like checking you?
Not checking me, brother. I'm saying, like, if a man has a woman with him,
okay,
and you know what I'm saying, it's not his wife. I don't know what the fuck that is, and I don't want nothing to do with it. That's all across the board as I've gotten older and wiser. Like, if a man,
wow, okay, that's another little he throwing another little subtle shot. Just this is a couple. Right now, he throwing jabs. He throwing jabs to land his haymaker. Pay attention to this shit he's saying. He throwing jabs though, for sure. That's crazy. I did not pick up on that. I mean, obviously you wouldn't pick up on it unless you've seen it already, but that's interesting.
And if a man got a woman with him and he say, hey, hold on, man, how you doing? This is my lady, so-and-so, it makes me say, okay, this is his lady. That's what that is. But I'm saying, like, if a man is in the streets with a woman, sitting next to a woman and all like this, whatever, and this bitch ain't been explained, I'm like, hold on, what the fuck is this type of shit? Especially if it's imposed in any way. That's what I'm saying, G. And I know you know what I'm talking about because you ain't gonna act like you ain't smart. You smart than a motherfucker.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, if somebody introduces you, if somebody took the time,
I don't know what he's talking about.
If somebody actually walks in and takes the time to introduce you to somebody, that's being imposed. I'm like, oh,
there's people in the chat say, "What is Corey talking about?" All the uninitiated don't know what I'm talking about.
I'm like, uninitiated. Don't introduce me, especially if I know that person.
That's how I believe it. This is what I know. This is what I am. I admit that I am a C student.
In what?
In life and everything. Okay. In school and everything. I'm a C student. So the way I like to do it is I like for people to break it down to me like a C student. Help me to understand like I'm barely graduating. Break it down to me like a little child. The way that you would talk to a child, talk to me. Right. That's why I like to do it. And it's easier for me to digest it.
I like that you said that. But see, I'm at a stage of the game. I ain't got time to talk to kids.
Why not?
I don't got time to talk to kids. My kids grown. And I'm saying, like, if they asked me to go to the school and speak to the children, I would tell the children to do what's right. Because I know that's what they're supposed to do. I'll be like, listen, do what's right. Whenever you get that feeling like you're doing something wrong, then, step back and do what's right. That's what I would tell kids. That way I would be able to speak from the heart.
So you're one of those do what I say, not what I do.
No.
Let
me tell you what my translation of that is. This is my translation of that. I don't want to substantiate my argument, or I don't want to break it down to where you'll actually understand it because you may be able to break down what it is that I'm saying. So I choose to only speak in riddles. And I also want to speak in parables because then I can say, well, if you don't know, you don't know, you don't get it. I might get it. I might know exactly what you're talking about, but I might act like I don't know what you're talking about because I want you to substantiate your argument. So that's what I stand on. But that's why I say break it down to me like a C student so that I can truly understand exactly what you're talking about. So that we all can understand it because we all may need to learn something.
Right. So look, what you said, you said you go, but what you said in there, that was a key word. You act like you don't know. And I know you act like you don't know, brother.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You just said it. Believe me, you said it.
Phil laughing?
Phil silly. He's really trying to, look, it was an intense moment in here, Anton, and we trying to make it where it is professional. We're trying to make it where it ain't what everybody said might be or whatever the fuck. Because I ain't with all that. I ain't got to go to war with no man who visited our show and probably didn't understand one thing, how I was thinking, and I probably didn't understand one thing, how he was thinking.
Corey not gonna have me back on the show, y'all.
You funny, man. You funny. If I wasn't gonna have you back on the show, I wouldn't have shook your hand. I hope you believe that. When I caught myself, I was like,
you know what I'm doing right now, Phil? I'm putting pressure on him to get me back on the show.
But it ain't working like that.
By saying that he's not going, because
it ain't gonna work like that. But I'm saying
Corey don't like this, dog. He don't like this.
What Corey don't like? Why you talking to that man over there?
Because I got to talk to Phil. I'm talking to Corey through Phil. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. Here's the thing.
Them the games when niggas get in the fights. I'm telling you, this is how it jump off.
Corey not gonna have me back on the show because Corey is not having fun right now. This is Corey. This is gonna be one of Corey's best shows, but he's not having fun right now. And Corey seems to be a feeler. I'm more of a results-driven guy. Corey seems to be the type of person that goes off of how he feels.
If you notice, I'm doing a lot of explaining to you about how the line can get crossed, but you're doing a lot of telling me what I am. I think that's homosexual behavior.
I said Corey seems to be, meaning that I'm leaving open a door to get corrected. I want him to correct me if I'm wrong, but I still want the freedom to be able to give my opinion. So you don't want me to give my opinion?
You can have the freedom, brother. What I look like trying to take freedom from you?
No. I'm starting to feel some type of way, bro, because why is everything homosexual to you?
Well, this is what I'm saying. Like,
when did the conversation turn into homosexuality again?
Okay, I'm gonna let you land. Because I don't want to talk over you.
I'm trying to understand it. Why is everything gay?
I can explain it. Okay,
go ahead.
Maybe I'm not saying that you gay, but what I'm saying is if you looking at another man and you say you talking to me through another man, if I'm a man, I'm gonna say, well, I'm right here.
Yeah, but you're not getting it.
You still talk about me, homie. This is a gay conversation.
It's not.
When you talking to men who play in riddles and stuff like that, I'm telling you,
you ain't talking to riddles.
You ain't never been to jail, have you?
Hell no, I ain't never been to jail.
I could tell.
You been to jail?
Nope.
So what the fuck that mean
then?
I'm just. Hey, that's fire. You ain't never been to jail, have you? Nope. I sure ain't never going to jail. You ever been to jail? Nope. So what the fuck that mean? Like, nigga, what the fuck do that mean, bro? What was the point of you even saying that, Corey? But look, I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place because when Buddy asked him if he was gonna ask him if he had a question to ask him, and he waved him off like, "Nah, don't ask him that shit. Nah, we ain't asking him nothing else." I feel like he was already gearing up to get him up out of there, and now because he started talking about this conversation is gay, which I don't understand how he interpreted it as being a gay conversation. But anyways, I think that was just his way of trying to find a reason to get him up off the show, because. Like, nigga, what the fuck you mean this conversation is gay, bro? What you mean? I'm confused.
I'm saying, like, if you went to jail, they would have to start you over from scratch.
What would they do to you?
The people who
you would be the tough one.
No. Just let me land with this. The people
I don't think from a jail perspective, nigga. I'm not a jailbird. I'm never going to jail.
I see. Well, you can't say what you'll never do, but I'm
never going to jail, bro. Okay. I don't even have that. I don't even like that type of energy.
I'm just trying to make a point. Anton. What I'm saying is,
How
I have
the
been
fuck
around
can
enough.
you make a point about something in jail when you ain't never even been? People had the weirdest thoughts about jail. Hey, realistically, jail is a completely different world than you would ever even know. What is he talking about? How do he know what the... Sometimes people just be confused. That shit didn't make sense, Corey. Back off the jail talk, bro. That shit is crazy, my nigga. Neither one of y'all niggas been to jail. It's not in y'all's future. Like, come on, man. Go somewhere else with that shit, bro.
People who have been institutionalized where I know how to carry myself around men who not finna play with you. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I don't hang around niggas that been to jail, so I saw for it that way. The way you saw for it is a little bit different than the way I saw for it.
Okay.
So I choose not to hang around niggas that's been institutionalized, that had to carry themselves a certain way because they made a decision that they wasn't supposed to make.
And you know, it shows that you've been around people that ain't seen the other side of the game. Because some of the smartest men I know they've been to college and gave that time up. And it was actually a learning process for them. But they still got to stand 10 toes down when they out here, Anton. I don't believe that you tried to disrespect me now that I've been talking to you. I don't believe that. I believe that you are the way you are. I am the way I am. And it can clash if people are not educated on how to be around each other because men can go to war over misunderstanding.
He's throwing an intellectual shot right now.
What am I doing?
So without saying it, he's basically saying, oh, you from a different space, so you don't get the way that we move over here.
Over here or anywhere in the United States of America, and that's not a black thing. I'm talking about Caucasians, Hispanics, and Asians. Understand the respect level men must have when they're in front of each other because it can trigger war. That's all I'm saying to you.
I understand everything that happens when it happens. I'm a chess player. That's what I've been playing my entire life. Maybe you walked into something that you wasn't expecting.
I don't go with.
Maybe I knew what you was gonna do before you did it.
Maybe. But I tell you what, that's a dangerous game to play, especially if you got a life that you live in. Because I'm telling you, man, it's a lot of people in the cemetery that didn't know it was gonna happen like that fast. That's why out here, I try to walk under the code. There's a code out here.
No, you don't. And that's why I said,
you say I don't walk under the code?
No, you're hypocritical. I told you that to your face.
The whole world is a hypocrite, but what are you talking about?
No, you're a hypocrite. You're a hypocrite when it comes to specifically you moving by a code.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Because you think that you can say what you want to say when you want to say it, and that people are supposed to respect the way that you move. But I don't think that you move the way that you're supposed to anyway.
I want this thing to be studied because here's the truth. Brother Anton is talking about everybody else but himself and white men. This is a fact.
I like this chat. Let me tell y'all why I like the chat.
Everything but himself and white men.
No, listen. I told you I want to come back and have a full conversation about it, or we can talk about it right now. I ain't got nothing better to do.
Study this episode.
Shout out to
shit on Asian males. Shout out to shit on
I'm not gonna shit on nobody.
No, Tom. You can't. You nigga coming back. Coming back where? Come back here, nigga. No, nigga. Nah, you ain't coming back here, nigga. Nah, nigga.
You shit on black people. You shitted on motherfuckers.
I feel like I shitted on you. To your face. To your face.
Be careful shitting on me because I feel like you're talking shit again.
I'm not talking shit. I'm telling you.
Careful.
I'm telling you.
You shitted on me to my face, but that shit will lead to some danger.
Will we please stop the
trust me.
The tough talk? I got security. You got security.
I ain't got security. Them my people.
Cool.
You gotta hire a motherfucker to be with you.
Absolutely. I'm always gonna have to hire somebody.
You better.
100%.
How you be talking?
Stop talking tough. Stop talking.
Homie, you
just said that.
I'm not talking tough. I'm talking to you straight up.
Why are you so?
You said you disrespected me in my face. And then you act like it was all good.
I disrespected you to your face. So I'm confirming what you said. You felt disrespected. So I am telling you that I disrespected you if that's the way you felt. Is that not what you said? You said that out of your mouth. And so I apologize when you said that you felt disrespected.
No. The reason you said you disrespected me in my face.
Because you don't accept the apology because
you still talking about everybody else except yourself and white men.
I'm telling you what I said. You felt offended by it. So I apologize. All I'm doing is rehashing the conversation that happened. Why are you so easily offended?
Man. We just still talk about me? It sounds like I'm arguing
because I'm right. See,
I'll be around, bitch.
All right, hey, like right here. You done called me a bitch, nigga. You said you feel like you arguing with a bitch, nigga. See, now I gotta put hands on you, or I gotta get up and get the fuck up out of here before I do put hands on you. Cause I might not be able to make it to the parking lot, and I ain't trying to fuck up the bag. I gotta keep my image clean. You see my nigga AD with the AD logo on, you know what I'm saying? He's low. You know what I'm saying? He come in trying to be the classy man, and my boy Corey, he just like thugging it out. So it's like, yeah, nah, let me.
And they tell me about myself all the time. Be gone. No. That shit don't hurt no feelings, but that shit will lead to some danger.
Will we please stop it?
Hey, and I see when he leaned into it. He leaned into it like he was trying to knock him over when he got up. Like, nigga, get the fuck up out the way. Like,
trust me.
The tough talk. I got security. You got security.
Homie, I ain't got security. Them my people.
Cool.
You gotta hire a motherfucker to be with you.
Absolutely. I'm always gonna have to hire somebody.
You better.
100%.
How you be talking?
Corey, stop talking tough. Stop talking.
Homie, you
just said that.
I'm not talking tough. I'm talking to you straight up.
Why are you so?
You said you disrespected me in my face. And then you act like it was all
said that I
good.
disrespected you to your face. So I'm confirming what you said. You felt disrespected. So I am telling you that I disrespected you if that's the way you felt. Is that not what you said? You said that out of your mouth. And so I apologize when you said that you felt disrespected.
No. The reason you said you disrespected me in my face
because you don't accept the apology because
you
you
still talk about everybody else except yourself and white men.
I'm telling you what I said. You felt offended by it, so I apologize.
Hey, that shit go. You go keep on talking about keep talking about everybody but yourself and white men. That he got to make a shirt. He has to make that a shirt, bro. He will make a lot of money if he do that. If he make that a shirt, he will make a lot of money. You know what? I might fuck around and make it a shirt. That shit is fire, bro. You still talk about you still talk about everybody but you still talk about everybody but yourself and white men. God damn it. That shit is hilarious.
What I'm doing is rehashing the conversation that happened. Why are you so easily offended?
You still talk about me? It sounds like I'm arguing
because I'm right. See,
I'll be around bitches and they tell me about myself all the time. Be gone.
No.
That shit don't hurt no feelings. It's probably better this way.
Because I just proved my point.
Be down. So you proved the point. Homie, just gone, man. Just gone, man. You gone.
I'm not the jet.
You done did this before. Get your bitch ass hey, homie, get your bitch ass the fuck on and walk over there with your bodyguard and your bitch, nigga. Walk over there with your bodyguard and your bitch.
You say get up out of here. Walk your bitch ass up out of here with your bitch and your bodyguard. Get up out of here with your bitch and your bodyguard. He ain't done talking this shit now. Hold up now.
I got shit to do. Don't bring bitches up here, dog, that you ain't finna stand on. Remember I told you that. If you got a bitch with you, explain the bitch. Don't ask her to be on my show, nigga.
And there's the cat out the bag. So remember I told you he was throwing the little subtle jabs. He was setting him up. And then Anton tried to play dumb like he didn't know what he was talking about. This is when they actually started playing chess with each other. This is when they played. It was a battle outside of our realm. Nobody knew what the fuck they was talking about, but they knew what they was talking about. So the side story is, obviously we know this now because the next day came and obviously they already somebody responded. I don't know if the other person responded, but we gonna get into the response too. Not so deep, but because he talked for about this shit for like about an hour and like this much time. But anyways, so Anton brought a girl to the show with him and was trying to get her on the podcast. He talked to Corey about this prior to him bringing the girl, or maybe he brought the girl to the spot and then tried to do it. So that's where he was talking about he imposed her. But long story short, it's not Anton's wife. Anton's wife is back at the crib. So he threw the shot like, yeah, nah, nigga, if you type of nigga that's bringing around bitches and you got a wife and it's not your wife that you brought with you, nigga, I look at you kind of sideways already, which is a subtle jab, that's when the match actually started. And that's why we had to watch all that extra little bullshit that made the whole bigger story. But now he gonna get into his bag again a little bit.
Be on the show. I don't know that bitch, nigga. Now get your whole ass the fuck on and pay for your pussy like you got to. Cake ass nigga.
Cake ass.
And go get you a bodyguard because the nigga be gonna slap the shit out your bitch ass. I got shit to do. I ain't finna follow that nigga out the door.
Hey, he gotta make that a shirt. I got shit to do. I got shit to, so he got two shirts. I got shit to do, and you still talking about everybody but yourself and that white man. That shit is fire.
I am who I say I am. I stand on it.
Man.
Fuck a friend. Now, who the next motherfucker to come up here? What up?
There's a new word in the dictionary called rage bait, right? So that's what you just witnessed.
Rage bait. Let me tell you something.
It's a new word.
That ain't no new word.
Okay, bet. It's
Let me tell you
okay,
something.
a new word.
Where I'm from, if a nigga say something about sucking dick, nigga, it's on.
And he knows.
I don't know.
But it wasn't on Corey, so you can't say that after the fact. That's the problem. That's where I had the problem with right there. I had a problem with you saying that, my boy. You can't say that where I'm from, if a nigga talk about sucking stick, then it's on. And when a nigga said something about sucking stick, all you did was just switch seats and play musical chairs and start talking. And Buddy got up and offered you a tour to the outside. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to take you on a field trip. And you weren't really trying to go on that field trip. So I'm like, you can't say that now. You can't say that where I'm from, it goes down. Because at that point, somebody has to end up with lumps on their head. Somebody has to end up with a few bandages, a little, you know what I'm saying, a little makeup to cover the swelling in the black eye. You feel me? Like, you can't do that, bruh. You can't do that. I don't like that. I don't like that.
Nothing about no niggas saying nothing to no nigga where niggas talk about suck dick and niggas be ready to swing.
And he knows that.
But he didn't say that dick sucking shit again. Get your fat ass out of here, nigga.
There's just certain words
That's
you
a
just don't
hate.
use.
In here with this bitch that he know ain't his wife and motherfucker trying to get the bitch on the show. Bitch, nigga, you ain't got it like that, nigga. Get your cake ass out of here, nigga. Like, I'm finna be upset. This is what I wanted to talk about today, mainly. We have a situation in America going on where there are a lot of men that don't want to reveal themselves, but they have bitterness because they know you're not the type of guy they are on the backdooria side of the game. Let me say this.
Well, then, okay. Yeah. I don't know nothing about that conversation. But I do find it interesting that I think so. Anton spoke on this, and he basically was talking about how he calling him a sissy and he calling him gay, which I don't know, man. I don't know. Y'all, I don't know. Y'all don't like each other, but either way it goes. So he basically saying he gay because he was like, he exposed the fact that he got a wife at home, but he came to the show with a woman that you didn't see on the camera. In which I like, yeah, that is kind of out there, bro. Like, why is you bringing that up? Like, that is kind of bro code, my nigga. Like, that Buddy got a wife, and then you bringing up the fact that he got another girl on the show. Why is you bringing that up? What? How you know what him and his wife got worked out? How you know that his wife don't know the girl? How you know that might be a little play team together? How you know that maybe that is genuinely his business partner and then he's trying to help her expand her horizons, and that the wife might be best friends with the woman, which is actually the case. They are friends, and she is on his podcast, but that's here nor there. It's just like, why would you expose that? Like, why would you say that on your show? That was kind of like, I kind of felt like that was some feminine shit. You say it could be argued that he was trying to save that episode. Save it from what? I mean, shit, you already got called out on your shit. I mean, what are you saving it from? Please tell me, because I don't know what he was saving it from. Yeah. Why was he trying to why would he try and put a girl on the camera? So that's the thing about it, where it's like, okay, I get that point, right? I do understand where it's like, okay, I don't know who that person is, and which is basically what he was saying is like, I stay away from that type of situation. But you put yourself in that situation when you said you brought the girl to the podcast. The wife probably would have never known that the girl was at the podcast had you not have said nothing, right? Like, you entered that, you put yourself in that space. Literally, you put yourself in that space. Maybe the wife would have found out of other means. If it was some ill intent involved with that, the wife would have found out another way. Or maybe the wife just don't give a fuck. It wasn't really your place to say nothing about it. He even said it himself, in which now it goes back to the point where Anton said he's a hypocrite. He just said he minds his business, but you didn't do a good job of minding your business when you went and told them folks on live TV, on live YouTube, to now 222,000 people that came on yesterday. Another thing that he foreshadowed, he said that this is going to be his biggest show. I looked at this, right? I did take a look at this. I scrolled through, right? And I noticed that now this is it. Because when I looked at it, it was at like 189. But now it's at 222, right? Well, if you look at all of his, and this was 21 hours ago, right? If you look at all of his other videos, the ones that get to 200,000, it takes about 5 months at minimum. 5 months to get to 200,000. His next biggest one, I think, is at a year ago. 250, 268, 440. This is 440 with Jaguar Wright, which I can get Jaguar Wright say some crazy shit. So yeah, I can believe that would be probably his biggest one. But that was a year ago. Then he got one for 312 a year ago. Probably long. I mean, obviously it's a lot longer than that year right here. But you got 440 on your biggest string, on your biggest one. That took a year to get there. Well, my boy, just keeping it a band, you halfway there already. And this shit only been up for not even 24 hours. So he definitely said that he made this was his biggest this was about to be your biggest stream. He definitely did that, which you can expect that from somebody. Oops. When you have somebody such as yourself that has 1.2 million subscribers on one channel. I'm tripping about this picture though. This is some fruits. You gotta change that, dog. I ain't gonna hold you, my boy. That's some fruits. You got 1 million on that. You got 427 on that. You got 101 on that. So you saying he has a very big following opposed to, I don't know. I didn't even look at his followers. He has, I think it's like 400,000. Yeah, 400,000 subscribers. So it's like when you bring somebody on your platform that has 1.2 million subscribers, yeah, buddy, you're probably about to get a lot. And you had a beef with this guy. Oh, you're definitely about to get a lot of views on this. And everybody's talking about it. This is probably one of the most trending topics right now. Yeah. Guys, let's I'm gonna go back and check on this Minneapolis thing, and then I'm probably gonna wrap up. I thought it was some more stuff that came out about that Monique Spencer Tepe murder, but I'm not sure. I don't think so. Actually, we can look into that real quick. Because Law and Crime did drop something, but let's see, Tepe Murder Updates. And evidence was her evidence in the car call video. We know about that. It was something that just had came out though, like today. It was today. Police. Oh, okay, here we go. Let's see.
1400 block of North 4th Street on a well-being check. Officers arrived at the scene and located the 2 adult victims suffering from apparent gunshot wounds. We now know that they were identified as Mr. Spencer Tepe and Mrs. Monique Tepe. Their 2 small children were also found in the residence physically unharmed.
Here we go.
1400 block of North 4th Street on a well-being check. Officers arrived at the scene and located the 2 adult victims suffering from apparent gunshot wounds. We now know that they were identified as Mr. Spencer Tepe and Mrs. Monique Tepe. Their 2 small children were also found in the residence physically unharmed. On January 10th, 2026, detectives filed warrants charging Michael D. McKee, 39, with 2 counts of murder and the deaths of Spencer and Monique Tepe. Mr. McKee was arrested in Rockford, Illinois without incident. He's currently incarcerated in the Winnebago County Jail and awaiting extradition to Columbus. We believe at this point, we have the person responsible for the murders of Monique and Spencer Tepe in custody, and that person is Michael McKee. This is still an active and ongoing investigation. Detectives are still going through evidence, tips, and videos. We can't speak to all the specific details related to this case, so we don't want to jeopardize the ultimate goal of conviction. But what we can say, this was a targeted attack. This was a domestic violence related attack, as we know.
See, now I ain't gonna fake. This is the type of shit that I like about Trump, though. I know this is a crazy time to be bringing Trump into the conversation, but I hate how they trying to cover up this. She said they know that they have the suspect. Why can't we just know some information? Give us a little bit. Just feed us a little bit. Just, you know what I'm saying? Just a little dose. Give us a little dose. Don't keep hiding all the facts. I mean, we all know that this is the man that murdered the guy, murdered the girl.
He is the ex-husband of Monique Tepe.
Tight-lipped these
We can say that we have the suspect's vehicle on neighborhood video surveillance arriving just before the murders and leaving shortly after. Detectives were able to link this vehicle to McKee. The vehicle was located in Rockford, Illinois, and evidence was found that showed McKee in possession of the vehicle before and after the homicides. We can also say that multiple weapons were taken from the property of McKee, and there is a preliminary link from our NIBIN to one of the weapons that ties it to the homicides. I want to say that our detectives worked around the clock to be able to solve this case. But it's equally important to know that while this is gaining national attention, we work around the clock to solve all of our homicide cases. I'd like to bring the mayor up now to have him say a few words.
Thank you, Chief, and thank you all for joining us this morning. I want to thank Chief Bryant, the women and men of the Homicide division who have done an incredible job on this case and so many other cases, 100 cases solved in 20 supporting CPD's investigation, and for continuing to pray and support the Tepe family, particularly these little children. Integrity and care for the victims and their powerful, powerful tool for solving crime when it will help us prevent violent crime from happening in the first place.
What?
But it's also I'm encouraged by the cooperation that continues to grow between our police and our residents. I pray this collaboration will help us prevent violent crime from happening in the first place. But it's also a powerful, powerful tool for solving crime when it does occur. The tips that were submitted in this case mattered. And I'm grateful to the residents and businesses who shared information. As Chief described, this was a targeted domestic violence attack that resulted in the deaths of 2 people and irrevocably changed the lives of their children, families, colleagues, and friends. Our hearts remain with Spencer and Monique, their loved ones, and especially the children impacted by this unimaginable loss. As this case now moves through the criminal justice process, we'll continue to respect this investigation and allow investigators and prosecutors to do their work. As Chief said, we will not do or say anything that will compromise the likelihood of a conviction. One thing.
How do you compromise the likelihood of a conviction if you found the murder weapon at this man's house? You got this man on camera. You got this man in his car. You follow him between the hours that he committed the crime and traveled back to Illinois. What are you compromising? What are you compromising? I'm confused. They more tight-lipped than a motherfucking. Woo. They gotta tighten this up. They gotta stop this, man. Talk, man.
Thing we can still offer this family is the best possible chance at a conviction and justice for this unspeakable crime. We could also continue to lift up this family in our thoughts and prayers. I will continue to lift up every one of the 84 families.
Thank you, sir.
He ain't talking about nothing.
We'll take any questions at this time.
Chief, can you comment on a motive in this case? I mean, why did he allegedly kill Monique and Spencer and also leave the children alive?
At this time, we cannot comment on the motive. Again, part of the investigation.
All right, so basically they got information. They not telling us the information. We got to wait for another press conference before they bring Buddy down here. I'm sure, again, like I said, Monday, I'm pretty sure that he'll be down here by the end of the week, given the fact we only got 2 days. So my prediction came, you know what I'm saying? Otherwise, he'll be doing another little walkthrough in the courtroom on Monday in Illinois. For those who not up to speed on this trial, I mean, it is, like she said, national news at this point, but a dentist and his wife was found murdered in their home with their 4-year-old and their 1-year-old left in the house crying with their family dog. And it was by her ex-husband that lived in Illinois. He drove 6 hours apparently to the home, killed them in the morning, drove back to Illinois, and went to work the next day. My boy, cold killer. He a heart vascular specialist, whatever thing, my barber. But they were pretty young though. Like Monique was she was 39. Steven was 37. The dude who killed them was 39. He's gonna spend the rest of his life in jail. But either way, let's check into this Minneapolis shit and see what they got going on. Then we're gonna hop up out of here. We're gonna get up out of here.
Instructions on how to get into the building and what they're supposed to do on booking. I have a piece of paper for the guy whose vehicle it's got his hotel booking information. They're taking guys from Wisconsin and bringing them in to help fight us. There's people staying at Wisconsin. It's their loading zone. They're meeting up.
Let's hear
24/7 just to live my life. How am I supposed to be able to feel comfortable in my own skin when I had to go home and talk to my 9-year-old little brother and tell him that he has to be mentally prepared for shit like this in the future? I don't want to do that, and I'm willing to take the sacrifice and stand ground to make sure that he doesn't have to live the same days as I do. Like, that's all it is by the end of the day. So I hope by the end of this, we leave with like we make a change for the better, not just for our current selves, but for generations in the future. Because this is done. It's too much, right? And now that innocent lives, even more innocent lives are being lost because of stupid shit like this. It's over with.
And this
right?
nigga need to go the fuck home, man. What the fuck is he out here doing, bro? Nigga, what the fuck is you doing, boy? Take your motherfucking ass home, boy. What the fuck is you out here talking about? Yo, my 9-year-old brother. Nigga, take your ass home to your 9-year-old brother. Boy, you dumb, boy. You out here playing dangerous waters, boy. Dangerous waters, my boy. Take your ass home. Please take your ass home, boy.
Well, stay safe, please. Make sure you get some medical attention if you can. If you have to.
Attention.
It'll be fine. I'm not bleeding. I know that for a fact. So I'll just probably knock out. You know, I hit the gym before this too, so I'm just gonna be like, oh, it's probably just me.
Bro, what the?
I think you might have some pepper pellets some other places. So I would make sure when you get into a vehicle or anything like that. I thought I saw it like on your edges of your arms or something like that. So just be careful. Stay safe. Stay safe,
dude. Yeah. I just got hit with some pepper pellets, but I just worked out prior to coming out here, so I'm probably just sore from that. You know.
Just show the documents.
This guy is fucking. Take your ass home, bro. That's crazy.
Will you hold it for the live and give it back to me?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So just let me hold the microphone. You go through the paperwork.
Well, okay. Paperwork. Okay, we got some paperwork. We
Is
got
it live?
the work.
In the original shooting that happened here tonight, the ICE agent vehicles that were parked on the street in the shooting, they had to leave their cars behind because they got surrounded by protesters. One of the ICE agent vehicles got broken into, and I found this paperwork. It has a list with FBI.
Nigga, y'all are breaking into the federal cars and y'all got. Oh, man, this is crazy, buddy. That's vigilante shit, man. That's not protesting. Y'all are no longer protesting. Y'all are turning into vigilantes out here. What the fuck is going on? Now, clearly they're not showing nobody's face. And I hope for these folks' sake that they don't show anybody's face. But shit, the way technology is, they probably got some fucking voice recognition shit. But long story short, man, y'all be safe out here with this paperwork, man. This is crazy, bro.
FBI operation info. It's got full names of FBI agents, phone numbers, emails. There's maps on where they're staying, where they're holding immigrants. There's hotel names in there. There's judge names.
That shit on Reddit now.
This paperwork has people's full names.
It's on Reddit
their emails.
Now. What the
Operation posture. Operational posture. This is how they're supposed to stand and how they're supposed to handle protesters. This is the transport of immigration targets. This is a map showing you where they're taking immigration targets and instructions on how to get into the building, on what they're supposed to do on booking. I have a piece of paper for the guy whose vehicle it was. It's got his hotel booking information. They're taking guys from Wisconsin and bringing them in to help fight us. There's people staying at Wisconsin. It's their loading zone. They're meeting up there and then they're moving into Minneapolis.
That couldn't get no worse.
That one got ripped up, unfortunately.
I ain't gonna fake to you. That's bad right there. Because unfortunately, unless the government or the feds are really tapped in and they watching this specific live feed, they don't even know this shit is out circulating right now. So all this shit about to get exposed. They about to get doxxed like fuck. These folks is about to be doxxed. They about to have raids at the immigration place. They about to have people at the hotels. These folks got their names, their numbers, their emails, oh my God, boy, whoever's car that was left in most likely will lose their job. I'm not gonna cap to you because that's probably some serious shit. They're not gonna be able to find out who the fuck. They're not gonna be able to find out who the fuck did that because then I don't think most people not in the fingerprint database anyways. So if nobody that's out there had committed a crime prior, they're probably not going. But that's crazy. That's crazy. That's a fireable offense there, sir.
Fortunately.
That's on Reddit right now. I'm about to go search for it right now.
Center.
I know it's on
Sherborne County Detention Center. Address, info.
Let's see. I doubt it. I'm counting. Let me stop playing.
These are just operation paperwork. This literally tells them information for FD 936, request for national DNA database entry. This is how they're entering all of them into the database.
How you know that? Did you read it already?
Again, this was paperwork taken out of an ICE vehicle that was left behind from the first shooting tonight.
Shows the USMS booking information form, all the data that they should be gathering, and form, arrest information, date, housing, property, NCIC offense code. That's the form. What's the other document you have?
Okay, this is a hotel booking sheet. The officer whose car we raided was John Steimle. This is a hotel in Wisconsin that they're loading ICE agents up into before they.
This bitch done doxed this nigga's name and showed the hotel. He's staying at the Baymont Inn. His name is John Estes. Yeah, John John Estes Estes. Yeah. He's the I think it's room 226. Yeah. It's down the street. I think it's only like 15 minutes from here. It's only like 15. We can get in the car and go right now. They done fucked up. These niggas done fucked up the church's money. When they get to their room, it's all done.
Send him into Minneapolis. It's got his name, the hotel, the address, room number.
Oh,
The
yeah. No, for sure, though. It is 5 million subscribers on this motherfucker, for sure. You never lied about that. Hey, regardless, look, check. Boy, they better hope they don't show no face, man. I'm telling you, if this girl, I wouldn't be surprised if they find a way to find out who the fuck this is. Matter of fact, you know what? I'm tripping. Look, if they check out this, if they watch this stream, if they check this stream and they see this, they'll look at this part right here, this little part right here of her hoodie where it got the little, whatever the fuck that says, Minneapolis. Oh, she got red hair. Okay, boom. Yep. Yeah. Let's find out where was this video, because I know they got the IP. They can get the IP and check the ping points of where the fuck the shit was streaming from, because he on the internet. He got to be on the internet, so he on the grid. Ooh, this gonna be bad for you, baby girl. You don't want to be doing this.
By Wyndham Baldwin. Baymont is supporting ICE agents.
Oh my God.
This is all taken out.
They about to boycott Baymont now. No, we can't go stay at Baymont. They about to get out of Minneapolis. Baymont ain't allowed in Minneapolis no more. They about to get them out. Oh, so they supporting ICE agents? Oh, y'all gotta go. Yeah. Burn this shit down. Burn this shit down now.
Out of an ICE officer's vehicle that got left behind and got raided. And if you want even more proof, there were FBI badges.
Oh,
we have FBI
shit. Oh shit. They got the badge. These niggas got the badge. Them bitches got chips in them and all type. They probably got a chip in them motherfuckers. Y'all fuck. Y'all lost y'all's badge. How the fuck you leave your badge in the car, man? What is? God damn it. Go see Eternal Affairs. You guys are fucking fired. What kind of shenanigans are these? John
badges.
Those are coins.
Coins
that they share amongst themselves, usually.
Oh my God, why is that?
Oh shit.
Yeah, the challenge coins.
Oh shit. Hey, you know what's crazy though? I done heard conspiracies about little coins that you can get or you can have to have little privileges and shit. She might have hit the jackpot. She better hit the black. She better hurry up before she get excommunicated off of this earth though, because I know her time ticking. Because I'm behind. I'm behind 7 minutes right now. I'm ticking. Actually, we behind a little bit more. We ticking. So they probably already on this shit.
Challenge coins, that's the correct word, yeah.
FBI ICE number 2, whatever else that says on it right there.
Okay.
These are challenge coins, whatever these all are. Look at all this stuff that was in there.
Damn, she got the mother load though.
These challenge coins are items that police officers,
agent's vehicle.
That law enforcement officers like to share amongst each other. They make special ones for different events, usually with really horrible jokes inside police officer law enforcement jokes.
Oh, okay. Thank you for the insight.
That's scary.
Thanks for the insight, Bucko. I like to know that.
There's MKE HSTF on the top. FBI, HSI, ATF, IRS has vultures on top of a rock with a skull and then on the back there's it's not an eagle, or maybe an eagle. FBI CE2 Homeland Security Task Force with
they gonna hey those same folks is gonna be like, you're taking us to jail for no reason. We didn't do anything. Bitch, y'all was just right there with this motherfucking camera doing show and tell. Y'all was show and telling. Come on, man.
Firearms standing on a snake.
The amount of coins this guy had, he's doing a lot of this shit.
These cost a pretty penny to make too. If they
Milwaukee division, Green Bay, Eau Claire, Madison, La Crosse, Wasu. This is from the Milwaukee division. I can't read what that says on the back there.
All right, show and tell, show and tell. Come on. What else was going on? Y'all ain't got nothing else.
Investigation, Federal Bureau of Investigation, Department of Justice coin. Then on the back, Milwaukee division, Green Bay,
Patriots,
Claire, Madison,
Heroes.
La Crosse. Yeah. These are the coins that they share amongst themselves, and each division has different coins, and then they share. That's the way of telling you meet them. You can get them from generals and officers, or just they make them. Like I said before, they make them up for special events, that sort of thing.
It was from the original ICE officers that were here for the shooting. They got raided by protesters too
This
quickly.
is
The
our
vehicles
paperwork,
got left behind, and we broke into their vehicle, and we got all of his paperwork from his personal back.
Man,
I talked to you're good. I talked to this man. There's a fire truck coming into the zone, and the police were like talking to these people in their house in their yard. So I went over there, and there was an SUV with all the airbags deployed. And for a moment, I thought maybe it was like the vehicle in the supposed chase with ICE. But then this man came out and he said that it was his car. And I asked him what happened, and he said that he lived on the street corner in the zone, and he went out to talk to Border Patrol or DHS or whoever, and asked them if they could leave. He wanted to bring his family out of the zone, and they said that was fine, and he got everyone in the car. And he said that he put it in drive, and they started throwing flashbangs and tear gas under their vehicle. And he had his 3 kids in the car and a 6-month-old who stopped breathing. And they brought EMS in to tend to the baby. But I talked to him directly. I have it on video.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. He's saying it like it's their fault. I ain't gonna cap to you, bro. The way y'all out there causing hell, man, y'all leaving them folks with no choice but to take all these measures, bro. If your kid is in the car, hey, at this point, it's whoop-de-doo. They collateral damage now because y'all causing all this fucking havoc. They wouldn't even be throwing flashbangs and fucking smoke pepper bombs and fucking all this shit if y'all was just fucking in the house going to bed. It's 12 o'clock at night. Well, in Milwaukee, it's 11 o'clock at night. And y'all ain't got to go to work tomorrow. Y'all ain't got nothing to do. Y'all just out here causing havoc, breaking into cars and shit. Like, what the fuck, bro? Come on, man. I know it might sound heartless to say, but shit. The baby should have been in the house too. 6 years old. Y'all should have been in the house. It's 11 o'clock. What y'all was doing? Was y'all coming from somewhere? Because y'all shouldn't have been out there protesting with no 6-year-old. I know for a fact y'all wasn't protesting. Let me find out folks out here protesting with 6-year-olds, but it's like a line you got to draw in the sand. When is enough, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll get your contact info.
Yeah, please.
If you can share that with us. Yeah, it'd be great. Thank you.
Yeah.
People just out in the street. This nigga over here moonwalking. You ain't got nothing going on. You out here with a ventilator mask and a fucking moonwalk. What is these people is hilarious, bro. My boy out here playing like he Michael Jack out here. Billie Jean on their ass.
pulled out of the car by federal officers, taken from their families and their homes. And for the last couple hours now, we've been on the streets.
That's another thing. Y'all out here freezing y'all's motherfucking ass off for what, man? For felony charges, federal charges. No, these ain't felony. These is federal. Y'all gonna do some fed time for sure.
Covering getting hit with items in our head, being tear gas, being shot with pepper balls, and
I was just telling you to say that.
okay. And it's been a very long night. We heard of a family who was pulled out of their home. A young man was shot.
And man chased him with a shovel. He got shot because he chased him with a shovel. You got to disarm that man. At least he was shot in the leg and not in the chest where he could have died or something. Hey, y'all got to stop this shit. We got to stop this shit here. This shit is getting a little outrageous. Y'all is really wilding out here. Y'all is really fucking wilding. But anyways, man, we covered the things we needed to cover. We talked about the things we've been talking about. I appreciate y'all for spending time with me at the on the stream. Hey, what y'all? I do want to ask. I do want to see. I want to see something. What do y'all think about this? This shit was funny. We can end the night on some funny shit real quick. It ain't that long, guys. I promise it's not long. It's only 2 minutes. It's only 2 minutes. Here we go. Check this out. If you ain't seen it already, this shit funny.
Do you want a revolution? I'm gonna have Wanda stand up here. Wanda, please. Wanda told us earlier this month that she could not have a baby anymore. So I impregnated her with the word of God. I'm going to impregnate everyone with the word of God. You gonna get pregnant with the word of God. You gonna get pregnant with the word of God. You gonna get pregnant with the word of God. Impregnate. I had somebody in the congregation ask why I'm wearing Christian Dior and Christian Louboutins. Because I'm a Christian and I walk in the blood of Jesus. Give him some praise. I'm a Christian first and I walk in the blood of Jesus. Give him some praise. Give him some praise. So we are raising funds for a project in Zimbabwe. Yes, we are trying to get our congregation over in Africa. Amen. We wanted to raise $4 million for that. Amen. Hallelujah. That needs to appear today. We are not letting anyone leave until we reach our goal. Amen. Hallelujah. Life savings here. Give him some praise for that. Give it his life savings up. Apostle Richie says.
When a debt collector is calling you, answer the phone.
I messed it up.
Don't block them. Don't ignore them. Answer the phone. When a debt collector is calling you, answer the phone.
Get out of this.
Don't block
them.
them.
Ain't what we were supposed to be looking at. But anyway, hey, look. So actually, I did forget. It is caused that caused a lot of controversy, and people was mad at Drewski about that. And I don't understand why, because I think that was funny. He was very humorous, and that was very real. He made light or made jokes on a couple of situations that actually did happen in the church, which was fucking hilarious. But either way it goes, I just wanted to end it on some lighthearted shit because we had some craziness going on in this world, and I think you should always leave on good notes instead of on a bad note. So with that being said, it's been real. I appreciate y'all for kicking it with me. It's your boy Jay signing out. Peace and blessings to you.